What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, I'm cleaning out my mailboxes on my two bank tunes that sells Transmog. So there's one tune called White Mogs that sells gray and white Transmog, and my main Transmog bank that sells pretty much everything else. And so far, like white and gray Transmog doesn't make me that much weekly, but I've almost made 5 million gold in just doing like a very simple things with white and gray items. Like I travel around the world to purchase vendor white items. I craft the Shadowlands base legendary items, and there's a couple specific white items that I farm in the open world. Now, all of this is, of course, in the 0 to 10 million gold guide. There's a spreadsheet where you can see all the vendors to purchase items from, and even when we log on to the main Transmog selling tune, on that tune, I sell a lot of crafted Transmog and also farm Transmog, but the whole crafted Transmog sheet and everything you need in order to do exactly what I'm doing is in the 0 to 10 million gold guide. So if you don't have that yet, make sure to use the discount code DRAGONFLIGHT for 50% off. If you already have it and you enjoy it, make sure to take a look at the VIP Discord, but that's also going to be linked in the description. So this week I sold for 92,000 gold. It's not a lot. It's usually like 70,000 to 100,000 gold a week on this tune. But as I said, I don't spend any time on this tune. So selling a bunch of these Shadowlands items. Soggy Moarg eye patch is a farmed item. I think I have an average sale price of like 15,000 gold on these. So this is considered a bad price. However, last time I did the farm, I got like 6 or 7 in an hour. So I'm not too bothered by it. I don't think there's anything else worth mentioning because it's all pretty much the same. Like Shadow Ghast, and you have a bunch of like the Bone Shatter item from Leatherworking. Pretty much all the like Bone Shatter, Umbra Hide, all the crafted base Shadowlands Transmog items are in on this one. And then there's a bunch of vendor sales in between, like items that I bought at a vendor to sell as mogs. So 92,000 gold on this tune, which is off to a relatively decent start. I usually make between 5 to 700k a week on Transmog alone, but usually there's like 1 or 2 items that really pushes me into having a good week. Like last week I had a pretty average week where I made like I think it was right beneath 500k. Didn't really have any big sales. So sometimes you'll sell that Transmog item that's listed for 500k and it's a really good week. But I've sold 248 auctions on my regular Transmog tune, which is pretty average, I would say, for me. It's usually 250 to 300 Transmog items. First off, you can see that I sold the... well, first off, I need to send gold to a different bank tune, because this guy is gold cap. If I send 860,000 gold, I know exactly how much gold I'm going to clean out. But yeah, this Caparium rocket is 60,000 gold in vendor, Matt. So even though it's a big sale, the profit isn't that good, right? Staccato helmet from Seraph Mortis. That's relatively easy to get. Like you get between 10 to 25 green items an hour doing the ZM farm. So even when you sell them for like a couple thousand gold each, the gold per hour is relatively decent. And then you have a bunch of farmed and crafted Transmog down this list. Nothing worth mentioning. Like nothing at all. There's probably going to be some really bad sales in between all of these low value sales. But it's better to just quickly scroll past them so I don't get depressed. But seriously though, I can't see anything that's like insanely bad. I mean, obviously something like, you notice how I sold the Staccato helm for 6.5k up here, and then there was a Staccato helmet sold for less than 1,000 gold right here. So prices go up and down like crazy. I don't undercut. I always match the lowest price on the auction house. Yeah, a lot of crafted. That was an insane amount of crafted Transmog, and some Isle of Thunder Transmog as well right here. So Isle of Thunder is still extremely good gold farm to fill up the auction house. A lot of the full pop and high pop realms have relatively bad prices on the items, but you get so many items, so the gold per hour is still considered to be really good. Now, the next 100 auctions, well, we'll know the total value in 7 seconds, but I can already see some interesting sales, like the Plague Belcher from Nax. Obviously, you're going to have to spend some gold in order to craft this, so it's not like I made 11k on this one. Soulcloth Vest, 11k. This one, the Horrifying Meat Saw, that's a great sale. I've sold every single Panda unique weapons that I've farmed so far. These are like super low drop chance, zone-specific blue items with a unique appearance, and there's a couple of them, and they tend to do really well because no one is farming them, and every collector needs them if they're collecting every appearance in the game. Sold some more crafted items. All of these are crafted right here. 10,000 gold. Someone buying the glacial set, not the full set, but still I got a couple of the pieces, so that's pretty good. 20k Widow Weep, Nax craft once again. Lucky Shirt is a vendor item, actually. I think is it like 50 gold to buy 5 or 50 gold to buy the Lucky Shirt from a vendor? It's a green shirt, but 308,000 gold on these 100 auctions. So we're doing pretty good. We're at above 500,000 with the gray and white items at least. You can see at the bottom of the mailbox right here, like those ceremonial sales. This is 1000% someone just flipping him. Look at this. Someone bought out every single pair of ceremonial legs that I had on the auction house with the intentions of flipping them for sure. 50,000 gold in this clean out though. Harbinger of Death, another Transmog. Nothing really of interest besides that though. So I guess I gotta go and get some more ceremonial legs up on the auction house. Hopefully they have a good price now if they got reset. But we are up to a total clean out on this bank tune of 503,000 gold. So with the 92,000 gold on the other tune, we have 595,000 gold. So pretty much 600,000 gold in sales across the 2 bank tunes. And some important information, like if you want to do this, obviously it's going to involve a lot of time investment and gold investment because you need to level up all the professions in order to craft the transmog. Once you have them leveled up, you got to go out and you got to farm the plants, the recipes, the patterns in order to actually be able to craft all of these items. And once you've done that, you don't really want to go and farm the materials yourself. Like, that doesn't make any sense because time equals money. You want to spend gold to buy the materials to craft it into a transmog item that you can sell for a profit. So yes, in order to get to this state, we're getting like over 500,000 gold a week doing close to nothing, right? There's a lot of work done before you will get to this stage. And there's a ton of people in my community. I see it all the time, like on the VIP Discord, on my regular Discord as well. People are making way more gold doing exactly the same thing as me because, first of all, I don't do any undercuts. I just post my auctions for 48 hours. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. I'm just going to repost it. I'm not in the position where I need gold. But if you're someone that wants to chase gold, get as much gold as possible, you want to lower your posting duration and maybe post for like 12 hours. On top of that, you want to do undercut scans. And when I say do undercut scans, if you have 2,000 items on the auction house, you're not supposed to necessarily undercut all 2,000 items. You can make a separate TSM group and put your most valuable or highest sell rate item in that group. And then you can do an undercut scan on maybe like 100, 200 items rather than the whole bunch of 2,000 items. And that way, you'll make a lot more gold. Last time I tested it, it was a long ass time ago. It was insane. Like, I made so much more gold doing that. But I think it's fun to farm, and I think it's absolutely horrendous to sit on the auction house and do undercut scans and post. It's really boring. So that's not for me. But I'm still happy with the gold that I make. And with that being said, that was pretty much it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye bye.